Windham time was running out for General Hospital's Spencer and Trina. With his portrayer, Nicholas Alexander Chavez, temporarily exiting, all we could do was wonder exactly how Spencer would be written off. Certainly the end of Tuesday's episode, in which a clear and sane Esme had cornered perceived rival Trina aboard the private yacht, heightened the stakes significantly. This hardly seemed like the kind of situation from which everyone would emerge unscathed. In fact, it seemed likely that Esme would meet her maker. And yet, we knew that it was Spencer who would be exiting, not his crazy ex-girlfriend. At least we'd gotten some Parisian romance before Trina and Spencer were to be torn apart, including that lovely speech he made to Trina. "Before you," he said, his love-filled eyes staring into hers, "all I could see was pain. And you've opened my eyes to a whole new world. You showed me that there's so much more to feel. And you taught me that I'm a person that's worthy of love. With you, every day has been so much better. Every single one is better than the last. You're everything that I always wanted but never believed that I could have, and I'm going to love you for the rest of my life." But in Wednesday's episode, everything went to hell in the proverbial handbasket. Spencer learned that Esme had destroyed their means of communication, set the private yacht on a new course, and worst of all, done something to the now missing Trina. Wrapping his hands around Esme's neck, Spencer swore he'd choke the life out of her. "But if he did that," she warned, "you'll never find Trina in time, and you'll have killed us both." Esme spoke of the pain Spencer and Nicholas had caused her, especially by stealing her child. Although she taunted him to go ahead, kill her, he refused. "I want you to live a very, very long life living with the pain you just described to me, because you're never, ever going to see your son again." It was then that we discovered Esme had Trina bound and gagged in another room. Even as Trina tried desperately to escape, Esme tied Spencer's hands behind his back. "Is this the part where the villain tells me her plan?" he asked. She, however, saw herself as the victim, not the villain. "My son was taken from me, literally by an evil billionaire and his lapdog son." Esme did, however, lay out her wicked plan for him. Trina would manage to free herself, at which point she had instructions to call Laura. Why? Because Esme intended to use Spencer as a bargaining chip with which to get Ace back. Spencer pointed out that this wasn't likely to go down the way Esme was imagining, what with the whole kidnapping and assault thing. Tired of listening, Esme decided it was time to drug Spencer, which is exactly when Trina, having escaped quicker than her captor imagined she would, and wielding a wrench, burst in. The women struggled, Trina knocked Esme out, and it looked as if our hero and heroine would make a safe escape thanks to an approaching boat. Emerging from the shadows, Esme stabbed Spencer with the syringe containing a drug that she'd warned could have a wide range of effects. She then turned, intent upon plunging the needle into Trina too. But Spencer, overcoming the effects of the drug as best he could, lunged for Esme, and both fell overboard. Will Esme and Spencer survive? Only time will tell, although reports have said that Chavez will be absent from the canvas for several months. On the plus side, those same reports indicate that he does intend to return, meaning that Spencer and Trina will, we hope, eventually reunite.